What is this? What is this? Hello everyone, what am I doing? What am I doing? Why am I doing it? And what should I do it for? This is for all the people who like struggle on 5, and not just struggle, for people who are new to 5. A lot of people are like, oh my god, there's another map that you can get. How? The top left hand corner now, like from the start throughout, there'll be a link of how to get this map for free. Straight off the bat, without having to do any of the campaign mode, because usually you have to unlock it by fully completing the campaign, and then once you've done that, you get the map. But there's simpler ways, guys. I'll teach you in the video. But here you can see is the quick tip number 1. Number 1 is always shoot the enemies at the start. The zombrexes, the zombitches, as I like to call them, zombitches. Always shoot them with like 5 bullets at the start, because it takes 5 bullets to hurt them, and then 6 to kill them. So shoot him 5 times so you get 50 points, then knife him, you'll get 100 points, which is pretty goddamn awesome. And keep doing this with each zombie, and then when it comes to round 2, you can carry on putting, like, you can put a full clip into them, but by round 2 you want quick revive like you see here, and activate the phone, because later on I'll show you throughout stages 5 to 10, I'll probably show you how to start playing an Eminem song out of the speakers. You probably already know this, but it's good to get it on my channel and show everyone. Also, always try and keep one corner that you feel safe near always repaired, because then it gives you a corner to be able to back into. As you can see here, I'm putting as many bullets into the enemies as I can at first, and if I kill them, I kill them, but the more damage you do, then the better. As you can see here, I've got the Olympia because it gets a bit like, I do honestly get in a bit of a sketchy moment in a minute, but like I said, for each round, when you knife, a knife counts as a round basically, so when it gets around 7,722 or 1337, like my favourite number, it will take that many knives per round to kill them. Obviously, unless you have insta-bill. Insta-bill is just the best. Insta-kill is just like a one-man, it's a one-man army set, like one-man army perk that, and if I could get that online, that would be so good. Ooh, excuse me. So yeah, as you can see, I'm just trying to last off in this room as long as possible. You can keep lasting off as long as possible, and then buy the M14 off the wall. But the M14, like a lot of people like to buy that because they like to have like an assault rifle. But honestly, this is a lot better because it'll get rid of an enemy quick. If you're going for mass amount of points, which is kind of a good thing and kind of not, you want the M14 because then you can like quickly just get loads of points off the sprays, but eventually it just dies down the power of that until you get that upgraded. Same goes for any gun, but this gun is pretty awesome. It's pretty awesome, man. As you can see, this is where I get in a bit of a tricky situation in a minute. It's just like, oh my god, they're everywhere. But yeah, like you see, the tips by now, by round 3, you should have bought a gun off the wall. Unless you've picked up a max ammo. This is always like my rule. Always like whittle your pistol ammo down until the very end, and use your knife as much as possible, until like you fully run out, where there's no max ammos or anything. And this is also with bombs. There can be a bomb that appears at the start of a round, but if you're feeling confident with a lot of guns and a lot of weapons that round, there is no actual point in you getting the bomb straight away. It'll kill out a bit of the wave, or maybe all the wave, but on like round 29 or something, it won't take out the entire like wave of enemies. It'll just kill like all the ones that are on the floor, and then they'll all pile back in again. So as you can see now, I've got enough money. I go downstairs, and this is where you just run around the top for a bit. Try to get as many points as possible. But as I talk about the bomb, you can say there's like 10 enemies in front of you. For each one of them, that's like 1,000 points, possibly, like if you one shot them with a shotgun. Whereas if you just use the bomb, you'd only get 400. So instead, you just kill all the enemies, so you get 1,000 points. Then you pick up the bomb. Like as soon as it's about to disappear, hopefully you make it last as long as you can, killing enemies until you pick up the bomb. Then you jump on the bomb and you get the 400 points. So in total, of instead of just getting 400, you get 1,400. So it's a good little tip for everyone who thinks that it kills all the enemies and gives you the points for it, because it doesn't. But as you can see here, the next step is to open this up down here, and then once you've opened this down, you don't get hit like I do, but it's just to hold off, and you can actually circle this. It's like a station you see behind me, where they download all their intel and porn, and as you can see, I've got max ammo as well. This is another tip how I try and get as far as I can, as quickly as I can, and get as many points as possible. I always try and waste as much ammo as possible before you actually pick up a max ammo, because then you'll like bite into the next set of ammo and ruin it. And same goes for if you've got a gun and you're about to buy a gun off the wall, or you've just punched a weapon and there's an enemy in front of you. Waste that ammo of that gun, or like if you're just about to get rid of it anyway, waste the ammo in that gun, because then you get a lot more points and you've damaged the enemies. Then you can just pick up the other gun and then you're laughing because you can just go kill some noobs. Why won't this guy die? So yeah, the pistol is pretty freaking amazing. I really enjoy the pistol, and the shotgun at this point, the Olympia, is not too well, to be honest. It's pretty crap. This is why you run over here and you get the stakeout. The stakeout is probably the best shotgun on Call of Duty Black Ops. Upgraded, it's really good, and just standard, it's really good. It's got me to around 20 solo down here before, and in the next section of 5 to 10 you'll probably still see me down here again, and you'll see some like tips of how to like maneuver around the enemies. So if we get enough thumbs up and everything, like I don't want to say like a specific amount, but I will always say 1337 likes, because if I get that one day on a video, I'll just be like, holy fucking god, that is awesome. But yeah, the tip for when you're holding off here with a stakeout is to hold against that window at the back and kill all the zombies that come towards it, and then when you see more enemies coming from your front, as you'll see in a minute, hug the left hand side of the wall. As you'll see here when I go in a minute, hug the left hand side of the wall, because then the enemies will stick on that left side, but then there's also a right way tunnel that you can escape through, as you can see there on my right. But this all actually goes a bit balls up in a second, because look, they're coming down the right hand side section when they're supposed to be coming down that left, and you'll see I use the escape tunnel, like this is my little escape tunnel where I'm going to run away to the right because I'm a ninja, and you can just keep picking them off. Double ammo is also always perfect, and if you see the barriers to the right there, you can actually tunnel the enemies down there as well as across the stairs, but being able to tunnel them through that section is really good. So I hope you've enjoyed this. I'm Syndicate. If you can get 1337 thumbs up and likes, well, that's the same thing, that would be fucking amazing. And leave a comment what you think about this, and peace out guys.